We always look forward to about this time of the day, don't we, Dave?
Oh, we do. It's time for a chat with Pat. And I did want to circle back around real quickly to the conversation with Peter and this idea. I know a lot of us do this. We wait to put the baby Jesus into the manger scene until Christmas.
Right.
But what they've done with this Vatican nativity scene, or the nativity scene that's at the Vatican right now that Peter was talking about, they have a pregnant Our Lady in that nativity scene. What if our tradition turned into two images of Our Lady, where first we had the pregnant Our Lady, and then we take her out and put her there with the born baby Jesus? I like that idea. I'm going to see if I can duplicate that in my own nativity scene for next year. So.
Well, I have there's a really cool statue of Joseph and Mary. Mary's on the donkey, and Joseph's leading it, and she is very pregnant.
Yeah, right.
And you can see it. And I have that on my kitchen table, and I brought it in for Bishop's Corner during Advent too, and set it on the table. Nice. I've never seen just like a nativity, the size of a nativity statue. Right. But that would be cool. I think that would be a wonderful way to continue to make us understand as a whole that Jesus, from the moment of conception, is there and reminding us that these are human beings from the moment of conception.
Yeah, and take a look at this nativity. The Catholic News Agency has this story that Peter was talking about, and it has the picture of that nativity scene, and it just struck me to see Our Lady fully pregnant. I mean, definitely pregnant in that presentation. So I love that. Hey, Pat, I want to talk about something that we've got coming up next year, but it's going to going to be moving very, very quickly, beginning at the beginning of the year, as far as opportunity to attend and all that good stuff. Annunciation Radio does something called the Annunciation Radio Faithful Warriors Banquet every year. In fact, we're coming up on our third year, except we're going to change a little something. This year, for 2026, it's going to be Annunciation Radio's Faithful Warriors event. And the reason it is an event is because of who our main presenters are. Ready for it? Sistine Chapel Choir and Dr. Elizabeth Lev. Now, this is going to happen. I told our wonderful bishop about it, Bishop Thomas. He said, Dave, how about we have this at the cathedral? I said, oh, my goodness. Yes, let's do it. Yeah. So Thursday, May the 7th, we're going to have this Faithful Warriors event here at our cathedral in downtown Toledo. Just absolutely beautiful cathedral. Can't think of a better place to have this. But, Pat, you attended a similar event, actually a duplicate event, that took place in Detroit this year.
Yes.
And so as people anticipate it for this next year, tell us a little bit about your participation in that, your thoughts about listening to the Sistine Chapel Choir sing, and then Dr. Elizabeth Leb, who's the foremost authority on Vatican artwork. She'll be going over some of the artwork at the Vatican as well, kind of interspersed with the music from the Sistine Chapel Choir.
Yeah. And it's a quintet, so I think it's not the whole choir. I think the choir's bigger than that.
The Pope's choir.
Something like that. Yeah, they're a quintet. Yeah. I don't want people to think like you're going to come and hear 50 people singing, or whatever. But it's a quintet, and they're amazing.
I'll be singing with them. I'll be singing with them.
Are you? So, okay.
Yeah. No,
Dave,
no,
I think they'll send you to a different location.
Yeah.
Like, the venue has been changed. We're moving over. But they're excellent. I mean, they're just amazing. They sing a cappella. They're just amazing. I like music. I like art. And so when this came up, I talked to a friend of mine from back home to see if she'd like to go with me. And the two of us went up to it. And it was, I didn't know what to expect. I mean, you hear art and music and you're thinking, how are you going to do this, right? And going to Rome and seeing the Sistine Chapel, what I loved was, you're looking at stuff, but you're just overwhelmed when you step into the Sistine Chapel because there is so much that you can't possibly see it all or understand it all. And so to have Dr. What's her last name again? Liv?
Dr. Elizabeth Lev. Yeah.
Lev. Ooh, she, she knows her stuff, boy, and she is so good. I mean, they showed pictures of different art within the chapel itself, and she would explain it and talk about it and give you such full understanding, so much more depth. And then I can't remember exactly how many pieces the Sistine choir group sang, I want to say something like 6 or 7, maybe.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And so it was interspersed very nicely, and what they were doing always kind of matched what she was talking about, or would be the same period of time in history or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was really a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'm looking forward to, even if it's the exact same thing. I was talking to some friends over the weekend, telling them about it, because they were just talking about how much they love the cathedral.
Yeah.
And they were asking about different things with the radio shows. And I brought this up. I said, well,
Yeah.
you guys might be interested in this. And they said, ooh, that sounds wonderful. I says, well, I'll let you know a little more about it. But yeah, I think it's a great experience for people. Obviously we were in a ballroom.
Yeah,
so,
that's what I wanted to ask you
Yeah.
about, because it was your testimony that really kind of made me think, one, how is this possible? Well, we had Father Mike Schmitz for our banquet this
Right,
year. How
right.
was that possible? Corporate travel. So
Right.
we're very thankful to John Hale and all the wonderful people at Corporate Travel. They are partnering with us on this particular event. That's how it's possible. They are partners of Ave Maria Radio. We're very, very thankful for that partnership, and it's only because of them that we can do this. So now your testimony about having experiences in the ballroom.
Yes.
I'm just thinking, what are your thoughts now? You know the cathedral well.
Yeah.
Can you imagine those same presentations, but now in that setting, in our beautiful, almost singularly beautiful cathedral here in Toledo?
Yeah, and I think I shared this with you. When you're in a ballroom, it's easy to control lights and do what you need to do, and obviously being able to see the art on these huge screens were very important. And
We're printing up booklets. You're going to have it right in your hand.
Yeah.
You're going to have it right in your hand.
I like that, Dave, because even
Yeah.
where I was setting, and I was in the back, it was hard sometimes to see the details that she was talking about. Now, I worked at Central Catholic for numerous years. I was in charge of all the spiritual stuff, so I was always at the cathedral putting things together.
Right.
Baccalaureate, we always did, some special stuff with video or pictures or whatever and music. And so we could make it work in the cathedral, but that's a huge space.
Oh, booklets are the way to go.
Yeah.
You're going to have a nice sized booklet you're going to be looking at. And by the way, you get to look at it while you're there, and then you get to take it with you.
I know.
So, yeah. it's
That's,
gonna
I
be
think,
fabulous.
is a wonderful addition, because people ask me stuff and I thought, I'm trying to remember, like, okay,
Yeah.
what piece, what was she talking about so to have a book with it in is going to be amazing. And of course, it's just the setting is just
Right.
beautiful. So I think it's going to be, I just think it's going to be a wonderful event for people to come to. And like I said, this Sistine Quintet is just amazing. I mean, they're
And
beautiful.
then them singing in a ballroom is beautiful. Them
Yeah.
singing in our cathedral, which
Yeah.
is made for that sound. And
Oh,
all,
yeah.
just going to be
Yeah.
an event to remember. So put it on your calendar. Not available yet. Going to go to the 800 first folks who sign up for it, and that's going to be a quick sellout, I can tell you. So it's Thursday, May the 7th. Something to look forward to. It's Annunciation Radio's Faithful Warrior event. Faithful Warrior event coming up a little later next year. So
Yeah.
can't wait.
Good stuff. Very good.
Yeah, and
That's
it was
for sure.
it was your high praise of the event that really had me reach out to John Hale and see if we could duplicate it in our area. So
Yeah.
thank you, Pat.
No problem. I can't wait to see how we do with it. That's for
It's
sure.
going to be a fabulous night.
Yeah, wonderful.